For now, what I will do, I will keep it shut down, CSR and the R1. Because of the CSR will take a lot of memory. Okay. So I will keep it shut down. Okay. First, we are going to initialize the vManage, vSmart, vBond. Windows Server I'm going to use to create a make it CA server, and I will install the certificate on these devices, right? So about the certificate, something has been discussed. Hello?
No.
No. Okay. No issue. Just try to understand, guys. These are my controller, right? vManage. These are the controller, right?
Mm.
These are also controllers. And these are my edge devices. Okay. So edge devices, if you are going to use the Viptela device, that is called VS. If you are going to use the CSR device as edge device, that is called CS, right?
CH.
So these are the edge devices. So what I will do, what is the requirement here now, guys? Just try to understand. On the vManage, on the controller, what we need to do? We need to install the certificate. And how many certificates are required? There is two certificates for the controller. One is called root certificate. Okay. Another one is
Huh?
identity certificate. Okay.
So what's the difference between both certificate and user?
Identity certificate that will be for unique for each and every devices. That is the identity for everyone. Okay. Hello. On the vEdge also identity certificate, that is for vManage, that will be a different. For the vSmart, that will be different. For vBond, that will be a different. Got it? Root certificate, that is common for each and everyone. So root certificate I need to install on vManage, vSmart, vBond, CSR, vEdges, on all the vEdges also. So root certificate that I need to install on everyone the same root certificate, so that it be clear this for this vEdge, this is the vManage. And from who will be informed about the vManage to vEdges, that will inform by the vBond. vBond is the orchestration plane that basically is going to use for the authentication, right? So how this vEdges will get this information, who is the vManage and who is the vSmart? So vManage and vSmart information that is going to distribute from the vBond to vEdges. Okay, but only if the root certificate, which one is installed on this vBond, and the same root certificate is installed on vEdges, and the same root certificate install it on vManage. You are getting the point. If root certificate is missing, then what it will be assumed, suppose on the vEdges root certificate is not matching. There you are using the different root certificate. On vBond and vManage you are using the different certificate. So once it will get the request from here from vEdges to vBond, vBond will refuse that connection. It will refuse because of root certificate is not matching at all. Got it?
Matching.
Everyone is okay with this? So root certificate that is common for each and every devices, that has to be installed on all the controllers. Okay, and on all the vEdges. Identity certificate only for the controller. How many controllers we have, guys? We have 3 controllers here: vManage, vSmart, and vBond. Got it? Hello?
Yeah, got it.
Yeah. Now for the edge devices, we need to do what we need to do. There is 2 things we need to do. First, we need to do the root certificate has to be installed on where? On edge devices also. This is for controller and this is for root certificate. That means root certificate is common for both, right? Hello?
Yes.
Then After the root certificate, we need to register the VHS and CHS on vManage. Where we have to register, guys? We have to register on vManage. So on the edge devices, what we need to do? We need to install the root certificate and we need to register these on the vManage. Got it? Hello?
Yes.
So point is first, from where we can get the root certificate. So this server, which one I am going to make? I'm going to make it CS server. Certificate authority. Got it? This will be my CS server. There I will, from this server, I will install the root certificate. So how I can download the root certificate? How I can make it? So what I will do, first I have to make it CS server. Once you are going to make the CS server, guys, I have to put there the organization name. What I have to put? Organization name. Organization name, which one we are going to use? That is NH India Lab. What we are going to use? Because of from the Cisco PNP portal, you can also go there, you can register yourself. So there on the Cisco PNP portal, there it will be asked for with you the organization name. Got it? So whatever the organization name you are putting there, now the same organization name has to be put into the CS server. Once you are going to configure the CS server. Got it? Because of on the Cisco, from the Cisco PNP portal, what I will do, I will download a file. That file is known as serial.viptela file. What is the file? Serial.viptela file. This file has to be downloaded for the training purpose. If you are in training purpose, so this serial.viptela file has to be downloaded from the Cisco PNP portal. So on the Cisco PNP portal, first you have to create a profile. And once you are going to create a profile, then it will be asked with you the organization name. So whatever the organization name you are going to put over there, the same organization name you have to put into the CS server. You are getting the point? Hello? Question is, what is the use of the serial.viptela file? That I will explain it later. Okay. But we need a file once we are going to register this VHS on the vManage. So first I have to install this file into the vManage. You are getting the point? So this file you should have, either you can, I will share this file with you guys. Either what you can do, you can download from the Cisco PNP portal. You can create your profile and you can download it. Got it? Okay. Where will be exact use once we need to register this VHS on the vManage? So before going to register this VHS on the vManage, I have to upload this file on the vManage. That we have to do. Got it? Okay.
Okay.
And as Lawson he has discussed with you guys the segmentation, VPN 0 and VPN 5.2.
Yes, he
So VPN 0 is the
uploaded.
part of management, right?
No, service VPN, right?
No.
The
service-
that is,
transport VPN. This is the transport VPN.
Sorry,
VPN 0.
sorry. I missed it. VPN 0 is
Transport
VPN.
VPN.
transport VPN, right?
And
VPN
512 is
512 is
management.
management
OBB.
VPN.
VPN. Out of band.
And apart from the VPN 0 and VPN 5.2, whatever the VPN you are going to use between the 0265535, right? Those all the VPN is known as service VPN. Okay, where we are providing the service. Got it? So behind the LAN, what I will do, this interface should be the part of service VPN, right? And these two
Yes.
interface that will be the part of
Transport.
VPN 0. And here what I will do, these interface that will be the part of VPN 0 and these interface will be the part of VPN 5.2. Got it? Management VPN, right? Hello?
Yes.
So I'm just going to configure. We have to configure basic configuration, which one we need to put on the controllers, on the V edges also. That configuration is known as skinny configuration, right? Hello?
Could you repeat that point? What is the skinny
Basic configuration that at least we need to make the reachability between them, right? So we have to do the some basic config. Okay. Those basic config is known as skinny configuration. Okay. So first we are going to start with the skinny configuration. Right? Question
Okay.
is, what will be the IP address? What we need to configure? So guys, here I didn't mention, but I will mention here also soon. I have already the screenshot. You can use any IP addresses, but I have already in a written format. Okay. So we manage on ETH0. On ETH1, what will be the IP address? On ETH1, what will be the IP address? Yes.
1.1, 1.2.
Yes. 1.3. On the Windows server, what I will use? 1.5. Here I will use 205. So just for your information.
Why we skip 4? Is it specific reason or
Sorry.
actually it is an order, right? /28, 1, 2, 3. We are skipping 4 and we are got to 5
Yeah, that
for the server.
you can use whatever you want, but this is the server, so I keep it 5 so that it will be easy to remember it. That is the only reason. Otherwise, you can make it 4, you can make it 6, 7, between 1 to 14, right? You can use any IP address here, right?
Okay.
Got it? And this is the IP address I'm going to assign, and my laptop is basically connected here, right? And what is my laptop address? My laptop address is right now 192.168.29.10. So once this configuration will be done, right? Then after that, I can reach this server also from my personal laptop. I can reach this vManage also from my personal laptop because of IP address from the same subnet. Got it? You are getting my point, guys?
Yes,
Yeah, we are
yes.
getting
So I
This-
have
this-
one question.
Yes, yes. Go ahead.
I would like you to add at one site at least 2 routers so that we can feature, if possible, we can do a 3-level.
Router
Because now every site,
router means VHS, right?
yes, at least one site we have
I
two
have an
two VHS.
we are going to cover the 2 lab in the whole syllabus, right? This is my lab number 1.
Oh, okay.
In the
Then.
lab number 2, I have multiple VHS and in one location. Even the firewall also will be there in the picture. So this is my lab
Good,
1 first. Okay.
good.
So right now, at the end of the class, I will show you the lab 2 also. Okay. Because of now what I have to do, I have to shut down this one. Again, it will be
Good,
start,
good.
it will take time. Got it.
Good.
So I will show you the another topology also, no worry. There is 2 lab basically we are going to cover in entire syllabus. Okay.
Yes, sir. That's okay.
So on the vManage, I'm just going to start the config. So first of all, system. Under the system, host name. Whatever the host name you are going to put, suppose my organization name is ABC, so host name I'm just going to put ABC vManage. Got it? Hello?
Yes, we are following, sir.
Then site ID. What will be the site ID? Site ID is 1. You can put any number. What is the use of the site number? That also I will explain. Then host name. Host name, what should
It
be
should
there?
be
Yeah.
unique, right? Site ID
Yeah.
should be unique.
Yeah. Site ID, just suppose on these, all the vManage. Right now, how many site we are going to use? This is my 1, this
Five.
is my 2,
5.
this is 3, 4. So what I am going to do here, I am going to use the site ID 100 for these all the devices. Here I will use 1, 2, 3, and 4. Got it?
Yes.
So what is the purpose that I will explain into my different lab? Okay, as you know, guys, let me explain. As you know, between the V edges, what will be the form? IPsec tunnel will form, right? Automatically. For the data plan,
Correct.
right?
Mhm.
So if two V edges is there and both are into the same location, so they should not be from the IPsec, right? So their site ID will help us. If the site ID is same, then they will not going to form the IPsec tunnel between them. Got it? So this is the reason site ID is needed. If the multiple V edges into the same location, so they don't need to make a IPsec tunnel in between, right?
Mhm.
If they are into the same location, then why we need to form the IPsec? They can communicate directly, right? So they don't need to make IPsec tunnel. So if the site ID, we have to put the site ID same on each and every devices. Once the site ID will be same, they are not going to form the IPsec tunnel. Got it?
Yes.
So that we use later. So let me start. So site ID, I'm going to put here the on V edges, vManage, that is 100. Sorry.
Sorry to interrupt. What is the site ID range? Is there any specific range or
No, there is no
from
specific
one?
range. I will show you. Just organization name. What will be the organization name? Organization name, as I told you guys, NH India
NH
Lab.
India lab.
Lab, right? Then clock time zone. That is, I'm in time zone Asia, Kolkata. Apart from that, what will be the vBond address? 201.1.1.3. And site host name is mentioned, site ID is there, organization name is there, clock time zone is there, system IP. What will be the system IP? So system IP I'm going to use for vManage. System IP, just you can assume it's a router ID. So that is the first. Then apart from that, let me configure this one.
We're not configuring any
I'm,
vManage IP in that.
I'm just coming on that. First, let me start. What is the default username? Admin, and password is also admin.
Admin.
System spelling is wrong. System IP is 1.1.1.1. You are asking the site ID limit. You can see the what are the limits. Okay. Hello.
Okay.
Now
Hold up your
VPN.
screen.
Sorry.
You're saying that site ID range in further from the device we manage. Okay, it is 02 429467295. Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So VPN 0. From the VPN 0, first of all, by default on the vManage, ETH0 if you're taking. So ETH0 is the by default the part of VPN 0. You can see. Save. So running config VPN 0. So by default, ETH0 is the part of
VPN 0.
VPN 0. But here what we want to do, we are going to configure the ETH0 in the under the VPN 5.2, right?
512.
So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to remove no interface ETH0 and interface ETH1. I'm just going to move into the VPN 0. What will be the IP address? 201.1.1.1
1
slash 28
slash 28.
no set tunnel interface allow service all allow service SSH allow service SSH allow service netcom. Why the after allow service all still this is required?
That's my question also.
Because of allow service all if you are going to use, so it is not going to allow the management protocol. You are getting the point. Rest all the service will be allowed under the tunnel, but management protocol is not going to allow there. You are getting the point. And SSH and netcon both are the part of management. Got it? So we need to allow, because of ultimately vManage is going to manage the VAJs, right? That we are going to manage from the vManage, right? So this is the requirement. Then commit, exit from there. Then under the VPN 5.2, what I'm going to do? Interface ETH 0. What will be the IP address? 192.168.29.201
29 and 201 slash 24.
24. It's
No
a part
shit.
of the management. There is no tunnel interface inside the management, right? One more thing. What will be the default gateway for the VPN for the vManage? This IP, whatever the IP you are going to configure here, that IP will be the part of default gateway, right? That will be the default gateway for the vManage. Then only can communicate with these all, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm going to do under the VPN 0, I'm going to exit from the tunnel, then interface, IP, root, and next up IP will be 201.1.1.14.
14.
That way I'm going to. Got it? So I'm just going to configure the VPN 0 to I have already the console of this one.
The SSS is Mr. Pen.
Sorry? Allah.
So why you put D on the SSSD?
That SSH protocol is there, that only the command is different. That is basically for the SSH. Okay, only the syntax that is for SSH only. But command is here you are using the SSST. Just a minute, let me check. VPN 0. Interface ETH0, ETH1. Tunnel interface. Allow service. Any different was there? Can you see here now? In the command, it is
Yes.
taking only D, right? But basically it
Okay.
is for SSH. Okay.
Okay.
Allow service, SSD, allow service. Netcon. Commit. Adject. But earlier, what was the mistake? Let me check. No modification, it's done. But what I made the mistake earlier, why it was giving error? It's a tunnel interface. Tunnel interface. Oh, allow service spelling was wrong. Got it?
Yes.
Typo mistake was there. So this is for vManage. Now the same config I need to repeat for bSmart. On the bSmart host name ABC bSmart, I'm just going to put system IP 1.2, site ID will remain same. Rest all the config will same, organization name will be same, site it is under the site 1, time zone is same. Got it? And vBond address is also same. VPN 0, I'm just removing this interface. IP address should be the 2. Rest all the config will be same. Only here the IP will be the 20.
2.
Copy this. Pasting it on bSmart. Admin. Commit to save. Now the almost same config I need to paste it on. vBond. ABC. vBond. It's a vBond, right? And you are configuring the vBond address. So in this case, you'll be used the local. What will be used? Local. Got it? Hello?
Why we need to use local?
Because of you are going to push this configuration on the vBond. So you are informing who is the B bond. So it's their own IP address.
Mm-hmm.
It's their own IP address, right?
So if
On
in
the
case
B,
if
on
I'm
the B manage, just give me 1 minute. On the B manage, who was the B bond? This IP address, right?
Hmm.
So I configure the B manage. I'm just telling now to B manage, this is the B bond, right? But I'm going to configure the B bond. I'm just going to inform this is the IP address of the B bond, and I'm just going to configure here the local. That means this IP is belonging from themselves only. So I need to put there the local. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Who is the B bond? This one only. I am going to configure the B bond address only on this. So I'm just configuring here the local. Got it?
So only in VBond we have to use local or
Local, yes.
only in VBond?
B bond. I didn't use it on B smart. I didn't use it on
We manage also.
B manage also. On the B bond, you have to put that the local. So this is the configuration for B bond. Locals, Ethernet 0, IP address that will be 3. Here you can see it's a GE0 by 0, right? It's not ETH1. GE0 by 0. IP address that will be 3. That's perfect. Default gateway will remain same and IP address is 3. So I'm just going to copy this and paste it on B bond.
So in my company, we put the name, the VBond name instead of the IP.
So if the DNS is working, then you can put the name also. If DNS is configured, then you can put the name also, right?
Okay.
So in my previous organization, we were using instead of the B bond IP address, we were using the B bond name. But the DNS should be configured for that one. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Admin. Some S is capital. In system, IPS was capital. That was the issue. Configuration is same. So now I'm just going to ping to B manage address. It should be reachable, right? It's reachable. Hello.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
I'm
Yes,
just
sir.
going to trying to reach the B smart. That is also reachable.
Yes.
If you are going to ping from B management IP, it is not going to reach because of it is going to look up the by default VPN 0 routing table. VPN 0 means VPN you can just compare with the VRF, right? By default, from the router, you are going to use the ping command. By default, router will look up the global routing table, right? It is not going to look up the BRF routing table. Similarly, on the devices, on the BManage, if you are going to reach a ping, you are going to forward any traffic from any of the controller. By default, what will happen? It is going to look up the VPN 0 routing table. If you want to look into the different routing table, so you have to use ping VPN 5.2 and then 192.168.29.201. Now it is going to forward from the VPN 5.2, right? Everyone is okay with this?
Can you explain this one, sir?
If B bond या B manage, suppose this is my B bond or B manage. Right now on vManage, how many routing table is there? VPN 0 and VPN.
I want.
There is 2 routing table, right?
Yes.
If I'm going to ping from the vManage for any one of the IP address, suppose I'm just trying to ping 2.2.2.2. So what will be happen? vManage is going to look up the routing table for 2.2.2 into the VPN 0. If it is there, then fine. Otherwise, it is just like you can see there. By default, I'm ping 192.168.29.201. So what is it showing? Ping in VPN 0. And in VPN 0, there is no route for this one, right? Hello?
Yes, yes.
So it is showing unreachable. If you want to check the routing table of VPN 512, then you will be use ping VPN 512 and then IP address. Then it is going to look up the routing table of the VPN 512. Just like a router, from the router, if you are going to use the ping command for any one of the IP, so router will look up the by default global routing table, right? It is not going to look up a VRF routing table. Got it? If you want to check into the specific VRF, then what you have to do, execute the command on the router. Ping VRF, right? Then VRF name, then IP address. Got it? Then it will look up that particular VRF. Are you okay with this? You know, guys, VRF. Are you aware about the VRF? Hello?
VRF is what VLAN is in layer 2 for segregation of the
Yeah, VRF
layer 3.
basically to use to break a routing table, right? Have you covered the MPLS before this one, or you are? Have you covered the MPLS part, guys? Vijay? I'm asking with everyone, guys.
No. MPLS, no, but VRF, I know about VRF, but like a bit.
Anil?
Yes, sir.
You know the VRF?
Yes.
Okay, Rahul? Rahul and Vijay Sekhar.
Oh, no, aware.
You are aware about the VRF, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, that's fine. So if you guys, everyone is aware about the VRF, just you can compare the VRF and VPN here now, right? So by default on the router, there is no VRF. Got it? But if you want to break the routing table, then you can create the multiple VRF on your router.
VRF.
So here the VRF is VPN is nothing. VPN is just a VRF. Got it? So by default, 2 VRF is already created on the vManage on the controller. That is VPN 0 and VPN
512.
512. These 2 VRF is already. You can consider these 2 VRF is already created. You are getting the point, guys?
Yes.
Okay.
Up to this point, anyone has any question? So now the reachability is there. Yeah.
So in the vBond, we're mentioning that that the command local after the vBond IP address. So if I miss the local, then it could be the problem, or
Yeah, that will be the problem. In that case, what will be happen? You will be not able to register the VHH. As one time I remember I missed it. Then I was not able to, because of device was not getting authenticated. So I was not able to register the VHH on the vManage. It was getting fed. Okay. Because of authenticator was there, the vBond. So vBond, you are going to miss the local. So it is not, it is also going to search who is the vBond, who is the, means who have the this IP address, who is the vBond. So that there is the requirement. You have to put that the local. Okay. Okay, then just give me 5 minutes. I'm just coming from washroom. Just give me 5 minutes.
Can you, okay, before going, can you leave the screenshot of the IP address and you can leave?
Okay,
Mm,
this one.
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay, just I'm coming within the 5 minutes. Sorry, now there is no sense to